Hello there, everybody, and welcome to yet another brand new Metroid Let's Play, of course. This will be like the last of, well, maybe like, I don't know, 3 more, maybe, something like that, possibly. Yeah, why not? We'll just raise that one, I guess. We are playing the original GameCube version. We're playing on normal mode. Because hard mode is actually quite painful to go through. Like, unironically, quite painful. So, yes, we are starting Metroid Prime. In terms of other Metroid games I want to do, at least soon, or even possibly on this channel, yeah, Metroid Prime, of course, is one of them. And then, on top of that, Other M, and then maybe, possibly, we'll see, Metroid Prime 2. But, let me get readjusted here real quick. So, yeah, Metroid Prime 2 is not one of my favorite Metroids, and neither is Metroid Prime 3. The reason why I might not do Prime 3 is because I don't want to deal with Wii. I hate playing, you know, Wii games. Well, I don't hate playing Wii games, it's more so that I hate dealing with the sensor bar. That's pretty much the ultimate killer. Like, I could play No More Heroes, you know, kind of. I'd rather play on Switch, to be honest. I don't have the PS3 version of No More Heroes, unfortunately. I wish I did, but I don't. And then for Metroid Prime, like Trilogy, you know, yeah, it's fine on Wii, but same thing with Red Steel 2. Like, Red Steel 2 is a great game, but I just don't really want to deal with the sensor bar type thing. Maybe one day, this might be a weird thing I might do. A part of my brain, sorry about that, that's my desk. A part of my brain kind of wants to get Smash Brothers Brawl. Because, you know, I've seen it around here and there. I don't actually have my own copy of it. My brother has a copy of it, so at least we have it. We did have a copy of Melee, but we don't know where it went. And I wouldn't mind getting my own copy of Melee, of course, too. But that'd be kind of a fun playthrough, wouldn't it? Since I did Tekken 2, it'd be like, at this point, it's already opened the floodgates to everything. Also, can I just say, this is one of the best looking, not just Metroid game, but just one of the best looking Metroid, like, you know, power suits and everything. But yeah, this wasn't exactly the best indicator of that I'm actually playing this on, you know, the actual GameCube version itself, then that should probably give it away. Also, for scanning, I'm not going for 100%. We're not scanning literally everything. So, that's not the plan today. The plan is just to mainly just play the game, have fun, and all that other fun stuff. So starting off at the very beginning part of the game, you have somewhat limited access to things. The first thing being that you do have Morph Ball, you do have Power Suit, or not Power Suit, well of course you do. You have Varia Suit, and then on top of that you have Charge Beam. And what's new to Metroid Prime is you have to use the scan visor to scan things, usually to open hatches or just to kind of study up on things that might need to be studied up on. Like, for example, you know, entrance door. And the thing with this game is there's a lot. Let's just say that. There's a lot of stuff you can scan. Like, you can scan the Space Pirate guys. Of course, you know, he's... wait, death by what? Severing of the spinal cord. Hot damn. And then, of course, you have, like, you know, phase-on shit, you can, like, right there. I'm not going to be scanning everything. I don't really care enough to. I know what I'm doing throughout the game. But I'll scan a few things here and there. But, you know, probably won't go out of my way too much. That one's alive. Imprints of what? I was actually kind of curious about that. See, this is what I mean, like, I don't want to scan everything, because there's so much stuff. Bite marks. Yeah, you can kill him, and, well, you just can. Oh yeah, we got a Charge Beam. It's been a bit since I've played Metroid Prime. But I usually consider this one of my favorites, just because of the fact that it's, you know, a really good game. I'm going to do something different this time. Usually you're supposed to go through that door, but I'm going to do something different. Oh yeah, you can get the map here. That's what it was. But yeah, again, this will not be 100% or anything like that. It's just going to be a normal playthrough. Pretty much just like any other Metroid game at this point. I do kind of wish this game had quick turn, but it does not, unfortunately. The only thing that is not true to the full extent of of what a playthrough of Metroid Prime should be is two things. One, I'm playing on the Wii. I'm playing this on the Wii with the GameCube backwards compatibility, which thank God for that. But what's funny is like one of my brothers bought a Wii like recently and ended up not having backwards compatibility on it, and that pissed him off. I mean, yeah, to be fair, I'd be fucking livid too, honestly, if I bought a fucking GameCube non GameCube playing Wii, because like you kind of expect like every game or every Wii should have that, but they don't. I'll just scan like most of the main things here. Obviously, you have, you know, energy. You get missiles later, or you actually have missiles now. Actually, we have missiles now because of the fact that, well, we need to get through these turret guys. Come on, open the damn door. What's that thingy? Orbit mutated. Alright, cool. More escape pod thingies. Oh yeah, and then there's these turret guys. Auto defense turrets, okay. Can you just... sorry. You know what? Nah, fuck scanning shit. I keep trying to do it. I keep trying to go out of my way to do, like, just a few more things. Ah. There you go. That's basically what most of those say. But yeah, I'm not playing on a regular GameCube, which would have been better. And I'm also not playing this on a, like, CRT TV or anything like that. And I'm also not playing it in my old house. So that doesn't help either. I was actually thinking about that earlier, too. I was like, you know, I have a 64. And I was playing Mario 64. With, you know, a third-party controller, which doesn't help much. But, like, even if I had a first-party controller, even if I did... Shit, I keep hitting X to shoot things. Even if I did, like, I still don't have the TV for it. And even if I did have the TV for it to make it the authentic experience, you'll never get that true authentic experience back because you'll never be able to play in the same place you used to play as a kid. Even if you did. Even if you were to argue, like, well, I could just easily just go back to my old house. Like, my parents still own, like, the old house that they used to live in, or whatever, right? Like, you could say that, yeah. And maybe that could be true. But even then, still, the experience alone is already gone. Also, I think I'm playing on a third-party Nintendo controller. GameCube controller. Oops. So that doesn't help. Yeah, I like to make my experiences somewhat authentic as much as I can, but I can't. I don't have a Super Nintendo. I don't have a, you know, non-third-party, like, GameCube controller or 64 or whatever. I have a 64. I don't have a GameCube. You know, I don't really need a GameCube. It'd be kind of cool to have one, but it would theoretically probably be a lot better if I had one, actually. Then I wouldn't have to worry about the Wii. But I already have the Wii. I already have a way to play these things, so it's not like it's a big deal. Because in all honesty, as long as you can play the game, it's fine. But anyway, so back to what I was talking about. So even if you had all that stuff set up, you had a CRTV or whatever, you know, you had this perfect setup. GameCube controller, GameCube, the original GameCube game, maybe even like the original version of the game that got released, which I think this one... I don't think there was any other different versions besides, like, the Japanese release. That was, like, a year later or whatever. Even if you had all that stuff, you still will never be able to get that time back that you were there for that. You'll probably not be in school and then, like, you know, coming, like, a day after, or, like, after you get done with school that day, coming home and playing Metroid Prime or whatever. Also, one thing just to kind of note here, this is the Parasite Queen, the first boss. They tell you, basically, a weakness, that if you shoot her in the mouth, then you can pretty much... just do, like, more damage and what have you, and blah, blah, blah. Look, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. Whether or not you shoot her in the mouth or not, like, it doesn't matter. The key part of this fight here is mainly just shooting her through the shield system. And you can tell, like, where her health bar is because it's right underneath my health bar, which is on the very top center. Well, that's where that's at. Also, charge beams usually do about the same damage that a missile does. That's just typical Metroid. So, nothing really has changed there. Most of Metroid Prime is, well, besides just being interesting, but like Metroid Prime's cool in the idea that it's a first-person Metroid game through and through. Like this is Metroid, but first person. And don't get me wrong, there are parts here that are gonna suck. I will admit that. Even though I love Metroid Prime, there's at least 3 or 4 different areas I can think of that I'm just not looking forward to playing. But overall, just the idea alone of being able to play Metroid but first person is a hell of an idea. And it's crazy to me that, like, Metroid of all things at least got a 3D, you know, game, right? For the GameCube. So a lot of games were able to transition over from, like, you know, say Super Nintendo and Nintendo and all that. You know, Mario had a pretty good changeover. He got a pretty good 3D game. Well, I mean, okay, Sunshine, you know, is what it is. Whether or not you like Sunshine or not. Also, if you are holding down the charge, you can suck up items that are near you. So like missiles and energy things will show up. Purple energy is like 5 health or something like that, and then reds are like 10, I think, something like that. That's neither here nor there. We're just trying to get through. Where the fuck was that door at again? Honestly, kind of forgot. I could check the map. Oh, there it is. I could check the map, but I'm just gonna morph ball from here. So yeah, like when it came to Nintendo getting to Super Nintendo, like almost every IP, like Metroid, Mario, I guess you could argue maybe Donkey Kong, because like Donkey Kong Arcade I think was also on NES at one point. Shit like that, like Metroid, you know, Zelda, all the mainline stuff. Star Fox, I think. No, Star Fox wasn't on Nintendo. I think it was on Super Nintendo first. But whatever. Most everybody got a really good, decent amount of, like, games after the Nintendo system. You know, Metroid included. Metroid got, you know, Super Metroid. And then 64 comes out, and it's like Zelda gets one. Well, F-Zero was on Super Nintendo, and then it got ported also on 64, I think. Like, Star Fox got, you know, a 64 game. Mario got one. Zelda got one. You know, Star Fox, F-Zero, that kind of thing. But Metroid was one of the few that didn't. And then almost everybody got ported to the GameCube, like F-Zero. I know I'm missing a few. I know I am. It's just, I'm talking about like the main ones I can think of on the top of my head right now. But yeah, Metroid never got a 64 game, which is very unfortunate, because that would have been really cool. And yes, there are like fan projects that are trying to like recreate like what that would look like, which is awesome. But you know, game making takes a while, and it would have been nice if Nintendo themselves would have made one, but it's alright. And then after a while, a certain company named Retro Studios decided to take over the helm and make a Metroid for GameCube. And well, here we are. And if I'm not mistaken, Retro Studios used to be Acclaim, I think. I could be wrong about that. Oh, I wonder who that is. Couldn't possibly be Meta Ridley. Also, Prime does not have any it's not canonical as far as I'm aware to anything. It's just to itself, for the most part. So, like, her seeing Ridley again, either it could be the first time she's ever seen Ridley, or it could be not. I guess it kind of depends on that point of view. There you go. My guess is most likely probably not the first time she's seen him. Because, like, if we take the regular Metroid... What the fuck is going on? If we take the regular Metroid lore, then, you know, Ridley basically, what, killed her parents or something like that? So, in all honesty, I think she probably just... This could theoretically maybe take place after Metroid 1, or Super Metroid maybe, I don't know. Anyway, this is one of the coolest parts right here. Like, yes, it is kind of funny that, like, all it takes for you to lose all your powers is just getting knocked out, getting cocked in the head, and now all of a sudden Samus loses everything, every ability, everything's offline. She still technically has them, but she's got to, like, regain them. It's not like Other M, though, where it's like, oh, you just have no access because I told you no. It's more so that, you know, shit malfunction, and now we're gonna go get him back. So there's that. I'll talk about something. What was it? Fuck. It was before Ridley. Damn it, I can't remember now. Ah, shit. That's why I should finish my thoughts before I keep going on. But yeah, I love this design because it gives me the Metroid 1 design. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Retro I think used to be Acclaim, and they were the ones that made Turok and also the South Park shooter game for 64 and PlayStation 1. So I think that's really cool. Now, if that's true, if they did turn into Retro Studios, they went on to make this, which is impressive. And then Retro Studios also went on to make Donkey Kong Country Returns. You know, which, give or take, you know, whether or not you think it's good or bad, I guess it's like, it's alright. It's got some good stuff to it, but it can be kind of annoying sometimes. Same thing with Tropical Freeze. I much prefer, like, 1 and 2 for Country. I'm not a big fan of 3. I'll play it, but, like, in terms of... Like, in my opinion, 3 belongs. 3 belongs in the trilogy. Like, it wouldn't be a trilogy without 3, obviously. But 3 is so weird when it comes to Donkey Kong Country. It's so different than, like, what 1 and 2 kind of have. It's just odd. Like, they were trying new things, or they were probably given away. It's kind of the opposite of Crash. Like, with Crash 1, it's like, it's really weird, it's different. And then you get to, like, Crash 2 and 3, and it's like, it's pretty much the same thing, kind of. But you can tell that they had they had what they wanted. But with Donkey Kong Country 1, it's like, they already knew what they wanted. They just made it better with 2, and then they kind of just... I wouldn't say went back, but more so that they changed up the normal formula, I feel, for a game like that. For 3. So anyway, we're now on Talon, I think. Talon 4, right? And, well, we gotta do some jumping. We gotta do some platforming. Yes, this game is still, for what it's worth, a Metroid game. It's still a Metroidvania game. So get used to it. I think we gotta come up here first. It's been a bit since I played this. Watch out for, this grass here. It'll actually slow you down. Actually, no, we don't have to go there here. I mean, we'll get a cutscene, but this is basically kind of a dead end. The Impact Crater. Also, speaking of GameCube games, I want to get Star Fox Assault at some point. Okay, so Pirate Data basically, yeah, it just tells you all that stuff. Like Chozo crap, relics. Basically, it's just saying, like, hey, there's like 12 artifacts in this game. You should, like, totally go get them. So, artifacts are going to be a bitch, kind of, because they're set in, like, very certain places. As long as you know where they're at, then it shouldn't be that bad. But I know where a good chunk of them are at. It's just, like, I tend to kind of sometimes forget where most of them are at. So, once we're getting near the end of the game, we'll probably just go and do all that stuff. By the way, treat my playthrough as if it's not really a Let's Play, and more so like a playthrough. Like, I'm just playing the game. We're just kind of chilling, you know, hanging out. You know, that kind of thing. I'm going to try not to treat this like a Let's Play. It's just going to be like, I'm here. I'm playing Prime. Why not? These guys, at the very least right now, cannot be technically killed. I think we need missiles for them. Like these regular little buggers, then yeah. Hopefully the game's not too dark to see. I don't think it will be. These guys, I think you gotta wait for, like, yeah, you gotta wait for, like, their mouth open or something like that. You're better off just avoiding him outright. Although, come to think of it, I don't think we can go this way just yet anyway. Yeah, I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. I forgot. We gotta go out here and go down. That's what we gotta do. Also, yes, typically sometimes enemies do respawn when you leave rooms. I think it's usually like a room or two they might officially respawn in, but still. Oh yeah, these little bug guys. Get used to fighting these, because you'll be seeing them quite a bit. I'm going the wrong way. That's probably going to happen a lot in this playthrough. I'm probably going to go the wrong way a lot, so... yeah, just... yeah, get used to that. We got to go this way. Something to kind of keep in mind. You see this little, like, area that I'm in right now? This little ramp thing right here? Yeah. Come back for that later when we get the speed boost. Well, not speed boost, but, you know, morph ball. And then a speed thing with it. Fuck, you know, who cares if I spoil things? It's fine. I guess to go over the commands, the buttons, A is to shoot, B is to jump. If you are strafing while holding L, L is to aim in, but you can strafe during it. You can hit B to the left or right, and you can do a dodge, a quick dodge. And then R is to kind of like... Because C-stick is used for switching between your weapons, your beams. D-pad is used for switching between your visors. And hold on. Let's just go ahead and get this out of the way real quick. So, Z is map, typically. Well, I think you have to hit, like... No, not start, it's Z. Yeah. Y is missiles, X is morph ball. Yeah, R is basically this. It's camera control, pretty much. And if anybody ever says that Metroid Prime Original is god-awful because of camera, they're so fucking wrong, it hurts. They're so wrong, it fucking hurts. It will physically hurt me if somebody told me that they don't like it because of just the R control. That's your reason why? Like, I don't think I've heard people say that. I'm just saying just in the off chance, because, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, who wouldn't like Metroid Prime, you know? Like, I mean, there are parts of Metroid Prime that I will argue are pretty fucking shit. But other than that, like, it's still a pretty good game, in my opinion. It's a very enjoyable game. It's Metroid, but now it's first person, you know? I might as well scan these little turds. We're going to be seeing them a lot. So basically, it's a beetle, I guess, or whatever. Save station detected. Really? You're going to tell me right there? Like, right where I'm right at right now? Which I probably should save, because this is the type of game that does not have autosave. Also, this stuff right here is basically just Chozo lore. You can find it all around. You know, you guys can read it if you want. I probably won't, you know, click on every single one, but they're here. There's a lot to be talked about. Also, that's another fun thing, too. If somebody ever tells you that they don't like Metroid Prime because there's no fucking story, I don't know what the hell they've been doing the entire game. The one thing that you could be doing the entire game is called scanning, and then you don't do that, that's kind of your problem. That's kind of your fault. Save station, basically, yes, it saves your game and it restores your energy and missiles. Fully. That's right, it actively works as if it was your ship, which reminds me, yes, you can get in your ship. You can't fly off, but, you know, you can get inside your ship, and you can save your game. Let's see here, so, War Wasp. Wow. What a nice name. Yeah, it's funny, because like, people think, like, I would probably know, like, all the names of everything ever, but I don't. I don't. There's just so much. So many things to do. Also, even though this isn't exactly 100%, I will still try my best to get as much stuff as I possibly can. These little buggers right here, don't shoot them because they'll blow up. I forget what they're called. They just told me and I wasn't paying attention. If you shoot those little buggers, they'll basically darken the area. Although, to be fair, like, it's not Super Metroid, so it's not a big deal. So you'd be fine. Alright. Oh, look at there. There's an upgrade we need. But, of course, in order to get our missile upgraded back... Although, to be fair, this is probably a new one, because we lost our old one, and now we have to, like, redo it again. Yeah, probably. But yeah, in order to get it back, well, we're gonna have to fight the Hive. And, well, let's be honest. They're gonna be a pain in the ass. Ram War Wasp. So basically, all you gotta do is just find one, and if you're lucky enough... Oh yeah, after you take out like a group of these little turds, you're gonna wanna, you know, shoot the main thing here over there. And if you want to let go of the visor real quick, if you want a quick way of doing that, of exiting out of the visor, one of the best ways to do it is via hitting A. Yeah. So these guys basically just kind of rotate around the room, and then after that, you know, you just kind of have to find them, lock onto them. They can't do shit. I mean, the best they can do is ram into you, yes, but at the same time, they're not that great at doing that. Would you please lock on, please? Thank you. I think I missed the first opportunity, so I think that's why we're kind of... Oh, no. We gotta do it like 4 times. Yeah, if you hear them make that noise, they're most likely going to be aiming in on you. And typically, another way to kind of stop them is just to shoot them, like, while they're in motion. So if you're able to get, like, a couple of hits on them, you can stop them real quick. Or just do what I'm doing here and just kind of waiting for them to stop on their own. Sorry if you guys are getting dizzy. That's funny. I think my brother played like most of the Metroid games so far. He's definitely played at least Zero Mission, Dread, and Fusion. And Super. I know that. He's played all the ones that could be at least played on Switch, except for Zero Mission, which was a lot of borrow my Wii U to play that. There we go. There's one. Okay, got him. Nice. One game I would like to have my hands on again, or at least have my own copy of it, is Eternal Darkness. Wow, the game looks so much better on my Elgato. What the fuck? It looks way better on there than my TV. What the hell? What upgrade is this? Missile launcher. Very cool. That's right, we can now blow up missile doors. So remember that one place that was blocked by that door thing we couldn't open? Yeah, that's one of them. And here we go. Speaking of which, blast doors. So basically just, yeah, blast it with a rocket and there you go. Ooh, look at that. E-tank. Permanently increase your health by 100 units. And what's this? A small little hole that I can't go through because, well, we're kind of stuck. Yeah, so now that we have rocket, we can go back and do a couple of things. At the very least, one thing we can definitely do for sure is go back to the impact crater. Almost forgot the name of it. We can go back to impact crater and go start up like the finding of the artifacts. The thing is, all of them have a hint, so to speak. The game will tell you like an idea of like where they could be at, but you gotta have to, you know, gotta wait to find them. Might as well do this real quick. Oh, it's a map station. Good thing we came here because we're gonna need that bad. We're gonna need that really bad. Nice. There we go. Cool. And looks like we have more areas to explore that we haven't done yet. Oh, boy. Well, if we want to fight the next boss, I know for one, we're going to need a Morph Ball. Do that. So we're going to go get Morph Ball, pretty much. Just going to need to find out where to go. The neat thing, though, like, if you do get lost in this game... Oh, my God. I keep getting stuck on things. If you, get lost in this game, after a while, the game will give you, like, a hint of where to go. They're not directly going to tell you where the artifacts are located, mostly. They'll just give you, like, hints of, like, hey, this is where it could be. Go check out this place. Figure it out, silly goose. Let me go, you silly goose. But other than that, yeah. Alright, that takes care of that area. Now we should be able to go... well, we can't... I don't think we can go up here yet. No. Wait, we can go this way, yeah. We could go back to Impact Crater, but we'll come back there later. Well, you'll always basically end up at Impact Crater somehow. I mean, the game pretty much kind of circles around it, practically, it feels like. Also, for these guys, you can destroy their wasp nests, as you can see right there. But you gotta blow them up with rockets and or charge beam, I'm pretty sure. But if you want to get rid of them and stop them from spawning in constantly, there you go. However, of course, whenever you do come back... No, I want to get an idea what the fuck these things are. Scarabs. They're basically exploding pantine. Yeah, they're practically like redesigned versions of... Oh, can't go that way. They're pretty much just redesigned versions of the original scarabs that fall from the ceiling, kind of. At least... Well, okay, you know what? No. There's actually another one that is that. That is not this. Oh yeah, we gotta go this way, that's right. We gotta come back with Morph Ball in order to do that next section. So, we're gonna wait till later. Wait till later. But for the most part, these guys are kind of, I wouldn't say well, they might be, yeah, I don't know. Also, looky there, Morph Ball. Man, we're just sequence breaking the entire game, aren't we, huh? Wow, we're just so good at this game. We're already getting Morph Ball this early? Even though, like, in Metroid 1, you get Morph Ball, like, the first fucking upgrade ever. Yeah, it's kind of funny how, like, Morph Ball starts to, like, slowly become not necessarily integral, but more so, what's the word I'm looking for? Not as common for it to be, like, the first upgrade you get. Because, obviously, 1 does it, Zero Mission does it, I think Super Metroid does it, too. But then again, Super Metroid's more like, oh, you're going back to Zeeb, so... Alright, so this little bugger, this is actually the true second boss. I forgot about him. I was thinking about the plant boss. Oh, well. So basically all you gotta do is just wait for him to kind of do that, and then dodge whenever he starts charging. Yeah, don't move. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you want to move, like, at the right time. Come on, do your thing. Yeah, you want to keep dodging, actually, that's what it was. Fucking ass missiles. Well, I'm out of missiles anyway, so lucky you. Look what you did. Come on. There we go, finally. Yeah, he's kind of annoying to get to have him turn around. And that shit right there is basically instant. Not the charge, but the turnaround when he's following you like that. There we go. We got him. He is dead. What's his... Hold on, what was his name again? I'm trying to fucking pay attention, but I keep clicking A. Oh, he's gone now anyway. And look, missiles. Missile ammunition. And then just because I like to scan some things sometimes. Morph Ball. Question is, how the fuck does Samus fit through that? I've always heard the theory that it's just an energy thing. And to be fair, I don't really care how she fits in it. I don't really give a shit about the, you know, the, gotta come back there later. Actually, can we theoretically blow it up with missile? No. Okay, never mind. You gotta bomb ball that. Damn. Damn it. All to heck. All to hickety heck. Now we got Morph Ball. I wonder where we're gonna go now. I wonder what area we have open to us. Now that we have Morph Ball, a place that we couldn't go before because we needed to get some way to crawl through things. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's of course none other than up here. Yeep, yeep, yeep. Well, technically, we can always go back into that other area that we came from earlier that has, I think, some Morph Ball doors. But for now, we might as well just do some shit over here. Because we're already here, why not? Is what I say. There we go. Very cool. Also, music in this game is amazing. This particular song, I mean, give or take, it's alright. But like, Penumbra, Magmore, sorry. You know, that's some cool shit. I'm trying to think here. I was gonna say, is there like a platform I can jump on? I'm kind of missing it. Also, if I die here, that's gonna suck because I would be dead. Obviously. Obviously, I would be dead. I can't see fucking shit for dick. And I need a save room bad because I'm about to die. Oh yeah, so these little things are like plant thingies that blow up when you get near them. Don't know why they don't have a scan thing on them for. Oh. Can't go there. I mean, we can, but we don't have the proper stuff to do that section anyway, so it's fine. There we go. They respawn, so now I can see. Yeah, some rooms, you know, you kind of need them. Also, these little guys. Or what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, Shriek Bats. Yeah. So basically, they're the ones that are, like, kind of remade from older Metroid games. Or at least they're somewhat familiar to their older counterparts. Or they'd be, like, on the ceiling and then they'll attack you. Now, there should be, if I remember correctly, a save room nearby. Oh, yeah, while you're here, make sure you're scanning shit. Because there's going to be these things on the ground that you're going to need, and these runic things you're going to need. Yeah. I'm about to die. I'm about to fucking die. So let's play it a little bit safer here. And not be... Oh, thank God. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, we need that bad, because if I get killed, I have to start all that shit over again. And, I don't want to do that. I don't want to start all that stuff all over again. I'm not really looking forward to that. Actually, we can just run through here. Yeah, they can't do damage to us with Steam. Technically, even in, like, older Metroid, even if there was Steam, they still couldn't theoretically do damage to you, but... There we go. There's the save room in question. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good thing we have missiles. And we're gonna go get them back, too. Which is awesome. But that's what I want. That's what I need. Yeah, one thing I love about Metroid games is the fact that, like, you start off small, but then you make your way up, and you get progress, and you just feel so good. It's like it's always like a nice dopamine hit. But yeah, you can hit these guys from here, then they'll explode. That way you can just not deal with them. But if you get next to them, they will explode, and, well, obviously do damage to you, so... Alright, wipe them out. Can't do this section just yet. There is a thing, I think, here. I think we can do that. Actually, can we blow it up with a missile? Yes! We can! Missile expansion, cool. Alright, I thought we had to wait for a bomb to do that one, but no. There's that. How quaint. Next time we find a missile expansion, I'll try to, like, you know, do the thing where it's like, hey... What's that all do? Alright, so in this particular room... There's going to be some other runics that you have to find. Yes, because this game fucking loves that shit for some reason. And I keep knocking into things like an idiot. Let me see here. Damn it. I don't remember exactly where they're all at. There's one, I think. No. We technically don't need to come here anyway. I don't think so. Or do we have to start it first? I think we have to start it first. But yeah, you have to pretty much find each of these 4 symbols. But you have to find them via, well, this. That's one. And of course, these little fucking shitheads are everywhere. Pretty much just be in scan, and then you might be able to find them. Like, oh yeah. Yeah, this is what you're looking for. Basically, things like that. Just, unfortunately, I could have sworn there was, like, some, like, right here. Yeah, I think these guys are covering this one. And as for the last one, I always forget. I think it's right there where those boxes are. I want to say that's where it's at. No. Maybe. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Damn it. Well, it's around here somewhere. I always just kind of miss it. We got that one. I'm just going to kind of, like, louie around. Just going to look around, see, double check my environment here. Because I always miss them. Like, I could have sworn that it was right around there. Or at the very least. No, not there. Yeah, if you stand there for too long, he's going to knock you off. Where was it again? I wish I remembered. I honestly do. I really honestly wish I remembered what the fuck it was. There's like the obvious one, yeah, but... Damn it. Again, we already got that one. We got that one up there. There's technically nothing right there, I don't think. Shit. I mean, even if we... I don't even know if we... We're supposed to come here first. To be honest. What the fuck is it? There it is. Yeah, they always do that crap where it's like, oh, there's one in the beginning, there's one, like, at the end, there's one, like, 2 between, you know, this, that kind of thing. It's a relatively simple setup, but they happen quite often to the point where they get annoying doing this shit. Also, Samus is a bit on the bulky side, so be careful about hitting things, because you'll probably end up doing that. So just fair warning that, you know, when you're jumping, she might accidentally get fucked on some things. And there you go. Just come over here, click that, and there you go. And then we get a missile expansion. All for that work. No, wait. We get charge beam. That's what it was. That's more low. Nah, fuck that. I don't feel like reading everything, okay? I don't feel like scanning literally everything. But I'll take it. We got charge beam. I'll take it. As far as I remember, I don't think there's no reason to really have charge beam as far as I remember. Like, they don't really do much with charge beam. Like, you don't... I mean, it's nice to have it, of course, but... Oh, yeah, it blows those guys up. That's something. As far as I'm aware, you can do that with missiles, so... No, maybe not. Maybe you do need charge beam from them. Oh. Alright, cool. So this thing right here, I believe, is a bomb thing. Yeah, you have to bomb it. Because it's so specific about that. Wait, yeah. It's so fucking... Oh, yeah, also my X is getting... My X is getting sticky. It's so damn specific about that shit. That's annoying. But, look at that. We got charge beam. Yeah, all I'm trying to say is, like, I don't remember if you need charge beam fully to get through the entire game. I don't think so. I think it's just, like, one of those cases of... I mean, you have it. It'll help. You know, it'll help a little bit. But it's not like it's necessary. There's not, like, no doors that cannot be accessed unless you have charge beam. You know what I mean? So, there's that. I think what I'm going to do in this episode is I'm just going to go ahead and save it real quick. End off the episode. And then we'll probably start another one. Because I like this game. I like the beginning parts of this game. It's really good. And then, like, I don't know. 3/4 of the way through, it starts to get kind of a bit annoying. But, yeah. Anyway, that's it for this. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time for some more Metroid Prime. And as always, take care, everybody.